I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that blast first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret.
And now singing our national anthem, please welcome Keikoa Quisano.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now, with a special message of welcome, our principal, Mr. Hoffbrooks.
Good morning, Caroldale family, students, and staff. It's my pleasure to welcome you today to our culmination ceremony for our 8th graders, Caroldale's Culminating Class of 2020. As the principal of Caroldale Learning Community, I have the unique opportunity to watch our students grow over the years from kindergarten all the way to 8th grade to the wonderful young people that they have become. It is with a touch of sadness, though, that I say goodbye today, and I know that my colleagues feel the same way. But in our hearts, we are all comforted and proud that we know that our students have the skills necessary and prepared to be successful in high school. That success comes from the hard work that our students have put forth daily in their classes over the years. That success comes from the support their families have provided throughout the school years. And that success comes from support and instruction of our wonderful teaching staff over the years. I want to thank you all for the hard work that you've done to prepare our 8th grade students for their transition to high school. And for our 8th grade students, as you transition to high school, I want to encourage you over the next couple years to dive in, to explore the many different classes that are offered in high school, to dive in and explore the many different extracurricular activities that you'll have an opportunity to take part in. In the coming years, you will be building new friendships. But I want to remind you to not forget about the friendships you've already established with your fellow Caroldale students that have joined you on so much of your journey so far. I wish you all the very best in high school. I wish you all the very best as you matriculate eventually to college and into careers and into owning your own businesses. And I hope that you will find the time in the future to return to Caroldale and to tell us of your accomplishments and your successes. And who knows, maybe even a few of you will come back to give a keynote speech to a future culminating class. I'm very proud of all of you, and I wish you the best. Thank you.
This year, we're also very fortunate to have a special message from Carson City Council member, Mr. Jawan Hilton.
Hey everybody, this is Councilmember Jawan Hilton from the City of Carson. Wanted to stop in and congratulate you on this major achievement that you have made in your life. Although we are in the midst of a world crisis, a pandemic, I wanted to pause and salute you and tell you you are resilient. We will be able to look back on 2020 and say that you beat all odds. Today, as you are celebrating this milestone and culmination or graduation, you are to be applauded. You have traveled and moved through some rough terrain, and for that, I salute you. You are resilient. You are the best class of 2020. You will go down in history as history makers. So as you grow older and as you share this wisdom with your children and your children's children, you can tell them that the year 2020, when you achieved this milestone in your life, that the city, the state, the world was completely locked down. They canceled every culmination and graduation, but yet and still, you still made it. Education is the passport to the future, and I wanted to just tell you again how proud I am of you. On behalf of the 100,000 people I have the pleasure of representing, congratulations on this great milestone. Congratulations on your graduation.
And now for an additional special message from our Carson Community of Schools Administrator, Dr. Adina Brown.
Congratulations, class of 2020. This is Dr. Brown, your Carson Community of Schools Administrator, and I could not be more proud of you than I am today. Today marks the end of a journey for you. The end of elementary school, the end of middle school, and the end of high school. As you move on to your new paths, new goals, and new friends, never forget all of the memories that you made. You will be a success story, class of 2020. How do I know this? I know because you TikToked your way into 2020 and never missed a beat. You transitioned into virtual learning within 24 hours and you killed it. You were a success story. I cannot wait to see all that the future has in store for you. You will be amazing. Please take this time to make memories with your families, with your friends. Live in the moment. Go be great, 2020.
Each year, we're so grateful to have members of our culminating class share a few words about their experience here at Caroldale. With our first farewell speech, we have Ashley Alvarenga Ayala.
Good morning, students, parents, teachers, and staff. We finally made it. Our middle school years have come to an end. Congratulations to the Caroldale class of 2020. My name is Ashley Alvarenga, and I am honored to give this culmination speech today as we are starting a new journey that lies ahead of us. I would like to start with some reflections. Middle school has certainly been a momentous and challenging journey with many lessons, some of which we are still learning. When we started 6th grade, everything was changing in our lives. We tried fitting into the crowd, but might have ended up feeling like outsiders. We all had to learn how to make priorities and find balance between our schoolwork and our social lives. Personally, I decided to be the kind of person that focused on getting good grades and my relationships with caring friends. I'm thankful for my family that supported me in all my decisions and for encouraging me to do my best. 7th grade was another year of discovery. We started getting the hang of things, but still more challenges would come our way. By now, we had the confidence to know we would be able to overcome all obstacles, though we might have doubts at times. Sometimes it just felt like the work was too hard and it was just piling on top of each other day by day nonstop. Maybe some of us just needed help with homework. Luckily, our teachers would always try their best to get us back on track when we asked for help. Then 8th grade came, at last, with new opportunities, new experiences, and now we were the leaders of the school. That was scary, but fun. We were ready because through our middle school experiences, we learned to take chances and handle changes positively. Of course, one of the most unexpected changes was the school closure and switch to online learning from home because of COVID-19. No matter though, because once again we were able to adapt and rise to this newest challenge. These life lessons from the past 3 years will stay with us for the rest of our lives. Today we are celebrating our culmination uniquely as a class of 2020 and preparing to move on to high school. All of us have accomplished so much these past few years. Homework, classwork, projects, tests, and field trips. Phew! I will always cherish my last field trip when my classmates and I went to the Getty Museum. We were astonished at the priceless sculptures and paintings we saw and learned so much about art and history. It was amazing. Happily, by the middle of our 8th grade year, we were becoming more united as a class, the class of 2020. We all made it to the end of the year now and should feel very proud of everything that we have accomplished. We have grown and learned so much. We are prepared for high school. I want to wish you all, my fellow Caroldale Learning Community classmates, the best in your upcoming journeys through high school. I hope you all fulfill your dreams and goals. Remember, anything is possible if you set your mind to it. I also want to take this opportunity to thank all of our teachers, parents, and everyone at Caroldale that taught us throughout the years to be honest and respectful, that time goes fast, so it is important to enjoy every moment and to live our lives as our true selves. Congrats again to the Caroldale class of 2020 for making it to this day. We will miss Caroldale and each other, but like Orrin Hatch once said, graduation is not the end, it's the beginning. Thank you.
And now we'd like to introduce our keynote speaker, a Caroldale alumnus and student school board member, Ms. Frances Suavillo.
My name is Frances Suavillo. I'm Carson High School class of 2020 valedictorian, and I'm also the LAUSD student board member for this school year. I'm a very proud Caroldale alum, and I want to say a big congratulations to Caroldale's culminating class of 2020. 4 years ago, I was in your exact spot, wondering what on earth the next 4 years has in store for me. I can only promise you one thing. It's going to be pretty confusing, difficult at times, and way too fun to be real in others. But it's going to teach you a lesson. For me, that lesson is to never forget my roots. Don't forget what you're passionate about. Don't forget who or what motivates you to be the best version of yourself. And don't forget all the lessons that you've learned in the past. Caroldale has been an instrumental part in my growth as not only a student, but as an individual. Caroldale taught me what it means to have a good work ethic, discipline, and how to manage my time wisely, which you're going to thank them for in the next 4 years, I promise you. But Caroldale also taught me what it meant to be compassionate, what it meant to be kind, and what it meant to have a bond with people. In Caroldale, I met my 2 best friends, who I love more than anything in the world. I met my closest friends, who I ran to for anything and everything in the past 4 years. I noticed that my people from Caroldale were the ones who were going to stick by my side no matter what. My best friends who I've met and got to know in Caroldale and who I grew with in the last 4 years were the ones who had my best interest at heart. In Caroldale, I met some of the most amazing teachers who taught me things beyond just the textbook. They taught me things about life. They taught me things about myself that I didn't even know I had to learn until I did. And there's no amount of money in the world that I could ever give them to repay them for that. In Caroldale, the bonds that you form go beyond just friendship and mentorship. The Caroldale bonds that you create are family. That's the one thing that I've always loved about Caroldale. I knew that no matter where life took me, whatever I end up doing in high school and beyond that, I always had a family to come back to in Caroldale. Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for all of you, and I wish you the best of luck in all of your endeavors.
At this time, we have Mr. James Ibarra with our Presidential Scholar Award.
Hi, I'm Mr. Ibarra, and I have the privilege of reading the 2020 President's Education Award winners. A letter from the White House. Congratulations to the recipients of the 2020 President's Education Award. Over the past year, the individuals who have earned this distinguished honor have exhibited exceptional work ethic and determination. Our nation will soon look to these future leaders for guidance, and I am confident they will continue to build a stronger and more prosperous future for our country. The First Lady joins me in applauding the educators, administrators, parents, and other community leaders who have been there every step of the way to encourage and uplift these bright young men and women. As these talented students pursue their dreams and passions, we send our best wishes for continued success. Keep up the great work, President Trump. The gold awardees with a 4.0 GPA are Amy Adame, Ashley Alvarenga Ayala, Aaron Balajadia, Lucienne Correa, Roderick Domenden, Joe Duarte, Sean Ishave, Brian Estrada, Jarrah Fajardo, Daisy Gonzalez, Samantha Gutierrez, Sean Jacinto, Natalie Namautuang, Ramiro Parada, Angel Rangel, Russell Romano, Julianne Sindak, and Kaya Thompson. The silver medalists are Roby Bautista, Kiana Bucco, Renzi Cassiano, Dahlia Diaz, Jamie Diaz, Jose Diaz, Gian Guerin, Matthew Goji, Alyssa Gonzalez, Isabella Gutierrez, Job Isep, Sydney Jackson, Catherine Lau, Emily Pastrana, Ronalyn Piga, Aaron Princesa, Kikoa Kisano, Ria Reyes, Zach Reyes, and Cesar Solorzano. Thank you. Congrats to the students.
Now we are grateful to have Ms. Leah Joubert present our Niners and Tenors for the culminating class of 2020.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Joubert, and I'm happy to be here today to honor Caroldale's 8th grade class of 2020. One of the things that differentiates Caroldale Learning Community from other schools in our area is the fact that we are a span school. Currently, our grade levels span from transitional kindergarten to 8th grade. Each year, we celebrate students who've been part of our Caroldale family for their entire educational careers. We refer to these students as Niners and Tenors. Niners are students who've attended Caroldale since kindergarten, and Tenors are students who have attended Caroldale since pre-K. First, I will begin with the Niners. These students have attended Caroldale since kindergarten. Ashley Avarenga Ayala, Olivia Bayanes, Dahlia Diaz, Jamie Diaz, Roderick Demenden, Joe Duarte, Sean Ichave, Brian Estrada, Jaira Fajardo, Leilani Fernandez, David Garcia, Matthew Gojit, Ricardo Gomez Calles, Elisa Gonzalez, Christina Gonzalez, Isabella Gutierrez, Samantha Gutierrez, Lincoln Jacopo, Job Issop, Christine Jose, Catherine Lau, Mariah Lozano Mendoza, Sam Magana, Sahara Mustafa, Natalie Namatuang, Reese Noah, Edward Norsworthy, Alexander Perez, David Phopal, Christopher Pahol, Aaron Princessa, Jude Polanco, Russell Romano, Kevin Salinas, Cesar Solorzano, Sela Stibbe, Kaya Thompson, and Kyle Vergara. Now we will recognize our tenors. These students have attended Caroldale since pre-kindergarten. Amy Adame, Martin Avila, Nicholas Cervantes, Lucian Correa, Patero Inalenko, Gian Guerin, Daisy Gonzalez, Sean Jacinto, Ramiro Parada, Isaiah Perez, Skylar Phillips, Ronaldin Piga, Millie Sanchez, Julianne Sendak, Jayla Suarez, and Gabriela Zamora. Niners and tenors, you've made us proud. Thank you.
And now with our final farewell speech from one of our culminating 8th graders, we have Renzi Cassiano.
First of all, I would like to say congratulations to all the Caroldale Learning Community 2020 Culminating students. We have definitely made it. We have worked so hard this year to get to this culmination day. Secondly, I want to also give special acknowledgement to the parents and families who are celebrating with us today and who will cheer us on to our next big step, high school, which is coming fast. Yes, this year wasn't the year we expected it to be, but as they say, it is what it is, and we are thankful for the health and safety of everyone. Middle school gave us the opportunity to learn to be ourselves, walk with confidence, and live without holding back. Over the past 3 years of middle school, we have experienced many important events, both at home and in school. These life experiences have served to enrich us intellectually and socially. Some of those memories we will never forget. We have made many friends as Caroldale students, class of 2020. And now we are headed to new schools where we will make new experiences and form new friendships. It is most exciting to think of the future and the exciting opportunities that awaits us. But we'll always be thankful for the friends and memories we made together at Caroldale. I want to take the time now to thank all the teachers and school staff that have helped us throughout the middle school, especially this school year. Our teachers have encouraged us to form our own paths, and they took the time to teach us lessons in schools and lessons for life that will follow us beyond the classroom. Now we students, class of 2020, can be proud of all our outstanding accomplishments as we part ways to continue our education and strive toward our college and career goals. There is nothing like a memory to mark our past and a dream to create our future. Good luck to all my fellow students in your future studies. Thank you.
And finally, we would like to announce the names of our culminating 8th graders, the class of 2020, read by Ms. Wendy Nevitt.
The culminating class of 2020, Amy Adame, John Almeida, Ashley Alvarenga Ayala, Maximiliano Alvarez, Ernest Anieto, Martin Avila, Aaron Balahadia, Raimundo Bautista, Roby Bautista, Olivia Bianes, Anise Becker, Josie Borgia, Haley Brooks, Kiana Bucco, Macy Campos, Renzi Cassiano, Alinka Castaneda Avila, Jason Castellan, Edmund Castillo, Nicholas Cervantes, Alejandro Chavez, Lucien Correa, Rochelle Dean, Alyssa De Santiago, Jessica DeSeo, Dahlia Diaz, Jamie Diaz, Jose Diaz, Roderick Domandan, Joe Duarte, Sean Ichave, Alexander Echeverria, Petero Anelico, Brian Estrada, Jaira Fajardo, Leilani Fernandez, Daniel Garcia, David Garcia, Gian Garin, Angel Gill, Matthew Gojit, Ricardo Gomez Calles, Gavin Gomez, Elisa Gonzalez, Andrew Gonzalez, Daisy Gonzalez, Christina Gonzalez, Bella Gutierrez, Samantha Gutierrez, Danielle Hernandez, Lincoln Jacopo, Nia Ibanez, Job Isip, Sean Jacinto, Sydney Jackson, Alexia Jolivet, Christine Jose, Maya Kama, Catherine Lau, Jabari Lassier, Jocelyn Lopez, Mariah Lozano Mendoza, Sam Magana, Sahara Mustafa, Natalie Namatuang, Reese Noah, Edward Norsworthy, Justo Paniagua, Ramiro Parada, Emily Pastrana, Alexander Perez, Isaiah Perez, Brock Perkins, Brooklyn Perkins, Skylar Phillips, David Pupol, Ronalyn Piga, Amaya Pinkney, Christopher Pujol, Aaron Princessa, Jude Polanco, Kekoa Gisano, Angel Rangel, Rhea Reyes, Zach Reyes, Russell Romano, Kevin Salinas, Millie Sanchez, Shawnee Scott, Julianne Sindak, Cesar Solarsano, Sela Stibbe, Jayla Suarez, Kaya Thompson, Kayla Vargas, Rafael Velasquez, Kyle Vergara, Tyler Waldron, Gabriela Zamora. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move